My daughter spoke her first full sentence at age 2, describing a house fire she couldn't possibly have known about. After a year of speech therapy for developmental delays, my daughter Maya had a vocabulary of maybe 15 words at 26 months, and simple things minus mana, dita, no more. Her pediatrician assured us this was progress, that children develop at their own pace. Then one ordinary Tuesday, while coloring at the kitchen table, Maya suddenly looked up at the ceiling fan and said clear as day, "That's where the fire started when I was the little old lady." I nearly dropped my coffee mug, not just because it was her first complete sentence, but because of what she said. I asked her to repeat it, thinking I'd misheard. She pointed again at the ceiling fan. "Fire started there when I lived here before when, sweetie, when I was the little old lady with the cat. Before I was Maya." Chills ran down my spine. We'd bought this 1940s craftsman house just before Maya was born. The real estate disclosure mentioned a small electrical fire 15 years prior, but nothing serious. The previous owner had been an elderly woman who passed away. Here the neighbors told us she'd had several cats. I called my husband at work, trying to sound casual. "Hi, do you remember anything specific about that fire in our house before we bought it?" He didn't. That evening we asked our next door neighbor, Mrs. Chen, who'd lived on the street for decades. "Oh, terrible thing," she said. "Poor Miss Sullivan was asleep when her ceiling fan shorted out. Semble a small fire. She got out, but most of her cats didn't make it. She never really recovered from the shock, poor dear. We never told Maya the story. She was born 3 years after Miss Sullivan passed away." Over the next few months, Maya casually mentioned other things, where her favorite teacup was buried in the garden. We found a broken china handle exactly where she pointed, that she used to watch birds from a certain window. Miss Sullivan's bird feeder was still hanging outside, and that she didn't like the color we painted her bedroom. By age 4, these comments stopped completely. Now at 7, Maya doesn't remember making them. When I gently asked if she remembered talking about being an old lady, she just laughed. "That's silly, perhites. Old ladies are old, and I am just a kid." But sometimes I catch her absent-mindedly scratching behind our cat's ears, in exactly the specific way our vet said older people tend to pet cats, parent with a gentle circular motion at the base of the skull. I've never been religious or believed in reincarnation, but living with Maya has taught me that some things just can't be easily explained away.